The Rufia of Arise TV must apologize to David Umai because of that interview where go viral.
You are too small for me to report you to the president.
No, but they are
You are too small
Minister,
for me to
Minister, let me speak. Minister, let me speak. I have empirical evidence. The world watched it on the commissioner of the project when you mentioned the questions I asked you to the president. That was reporting me to the president officially.
How they ask a minister, so how much is the coastal road? And then you're dancing around, going to say, next kilometer is different from next kilometer.
Minister, how much per kilometer? Do you know who I am? Minister, how much per kilometer? I'm a professor in this business.
When I put it to you, rumors have it that you've not been doing well. Bruh.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. Minister of Work, David Umai, there are videos of him surfacing and that video have caused a lot of misreaction on how Rufia Oseni bashed him during an interview, asking him how much does it cost per kilometer for the 700 kilometer of roads that they took over $12 billion for, and the man felt so angry for accountability that Rufia asked him. For those of you that have not watched it, so I'm going to walk you guys through so you guys understand the reason for all of this. So I want you guys first of all to watch the interview. We'll be right back.
Coastal Highway.
Minister, I would like to interject. This monologue is quite long. So at first, Minister, after you had gone to report me in front of President Tinubu and said all sorts, anyway, I am not beholden to you. My job is accountability.
You are too small for me to report you to the president.
No, but they are empirical.
You are too small
Minister,
for me to
Minister, let me speak. Minister, let me speak. I have empirical evidence. The world watched it on the commissioner of the project when you mentioned the questions I asked you to the president. That was reporting me to the president officially. The world watches, so you don't need to dilly-dally about the empirical facts. I don't talk without facts, Minister. You know, when I have my facts, I talk. And I insist on my question when I ask on cost.
Let me only address you.
Minister, you will not allow me speak. The problem is you will not allow me speak. You spoke for over 20 minutes, over 10 minutes.
Because you don't know what you are speaking.
But let me speak. Let me speak. You will not.
What your profession is.
You will not allow me speak. You see, if you can just keep quiet and be calm and just allow me speak, I'll be happy. All right. So my question still persists as regards the cost per kilometer. You cannot tell me that we don't have a right to know the cost per kilometer. Even if it's an undulating landscape, give us all the facts and the details of the cost per kilometer. That's all we'll ask for. Other questions as regards the loans taken. Let me finish.
I won't keep quiet for you to damage
Let me
information.
finish.
Listen to me.
Minister, you will not allow me speak. The minister will not allow me speak.
No. Don't do that with me.
Minister will not allow me speak.
I was in your studio.
Minister will not allow me speak.
And when the first section was on, and I ran the figures. And what you're asking us is 750 kilometers of coastal highway. We should tell you cost per kilometer. So you multiply by 750. That's nonsensical.
No, so tell me the cost per kilometer. There's nothing too hard for you to tell me that figure. You've not still told me that figure. So I was right on that point. The second point...
Because you don't understand anything.
The second point I'm trying to make is
You don't understand anything. I'm a professor in this field.
Okay.
You don't understand anything.
What university gave you professorship in this field?
And you cannot ask me to tell you a cost.
What university gave you professorship in engineering? I didn't know you were Professor Umai, Minister. I didn't know. So, please,
I'm professor in practice.
In practice.
I'm professor in practice.
Okay.
I understand engineering very well.
So secondly,
and you have no knowledge of what you're asking.
If you will let me...
You have no knowledge.
If you will let me ask
questions. So you keep quiet.
Okay.
And then stop,
okay. Minister, it's all right. Keep dignifying yourself and let the world see you for who you are. If you allow me speak, the other 100 kilometers that you said they've added to it, we would like to know the cost per kilometer of that one. And the Winsome Homes, the case is in court. Now, I would like to know the cost per kilometer for that one. I would like to also know the over 700 billion first tranche of loan you guys got for this project. Has the money been spent? How was the money deployed? I would also like to know. I would also like to know the terms of that loan. All right? How many years? What's the payback period? What's the payback moratorium of that loan? And for the Winsome Homes, isn't it interesting that as somebody that's been a governor in the state, you know the law, a case is in court, and then you're coming to talk about the details of the cases in court. Because you denied that the case was not in court. Now you've already accepted that the case is in court. So is it not just better you thrash it out with the woman that he's been reporting a case in public that we all heard, and I ask you questions based on that. So, Minister, just answer the questions. I've got no axe to grind with you. You know that. We've spoken many times. In fact, when your people called to book, I booked them, and I said you should come on air. So please just tell us those information. It's very important, Minister.
I'm not hearing, even though this guy is not.
Instantly, after Rufia Oseni asked him this question, the man became deaf. He was no longer hearing what they were saying. Automatically, his ear was no longer working anymore. Or automatically, there was technical glitch, as usual. Or the earpod or the speaker was no longer working. Automatically, the umai now needs miracle to hear. It was just like that, dumbfounded, as if he did not hear what they asked him. Did he answer? No. Anyway, this APC government that felt like they are public servants, but you cannot ask them question. You can give them 1 billion and they do something of 500,000. They don't have right to give an account of the remaining $900 million plus that they embezzled. So you give me money, I shop it. As long as I just show atom of what we did, even if we did not do it, you don't ask me question. Now, this particular interview have generated a lot of misreaction, and I want you guys to watch what VDM said in all of this after David Umai sent some boys in the streets to demand Rufia Oseni to apologize to him that, oh, why will you ask me and expose me in public? Oh, you must apologize. Don't expose our public servant anymore. I want you guys to watch what VDM reacted.
All right, so I just see a video of Ebonyi State youth where they go protest. Say Rufia of Arise TV must apologize to David Umai because of that interview where go viral. Now, listen to me, Ebonyi State youth, all of now where go do that protest. If I see any other video of protest from una again, we go do the actual protest, and we will request that David Umai must give us a full breakdown of the money we spend for that project. And guess what? It is our right, because Umai is holding a public office. You are doing this now because Umai come from una state. But Umai is not the minister of work of your state. He's the minister of work of the whole Nigeria. He's holding a Nigerian office, a public office. And we have the right. We have the right to ask him that a public service holder cannot give account of the money they give to him for a project. Is so crazy. And you have the audacity when go organize protest to do what? If we not try them again, Umai will not only give us account of that project, but will give us the account of all the projects he has ever done since they made the minister of work, because it is our right. God will punish all of them, punish Umai. I say God will punish all of you and punish Umai. Can you just imagine? You think if your Umai is somewhere else, you think he will survive? By now, he go to jail. Public service holder. You go public TV, you go national TV. You want talk, it's too small for me. You have been empowered by our funds that's in your pockets. That's why you don't respect us anymore. That's why you look at Nigerians that they are small. Because nobody hold the people accountable. But this is the height of it. To come out and protest after the nonsense that David Umai did. To come out and protest to his defense and say Rufia must apologize. That's the highest level of gaslighting for me. But if you want protest, we'll do protest for you. You see, they call an order for order, being a band for band. Umai for Mumui. Because now Mumu level will take Duam. It go reach and say, okay, yes, everybody go know where I stand for that country. We gonna try them again. Make I just see any other video again, apart from this one I wanna do. Man, just see any other video again, apart from this one. If they born on well, make I see any other video again. The highest, unless if I just enter Nigeria, they arrest me. But so far as I enter that country, and everything go, I reach my house. Umai must tell us how much he spent. And like I said, it is our rights because it's a public office holder. Normally, as that interview finish, where we don't say Umai, na person will say you know if you give account, we are supposed to enter street and ask that he give us account. Because say Nigerian youth, they always they laid back, say okay, yes, we could just observe. We should not take it as a weakness or take and say we'll be mumu. if they born on away, you can see any other protest again. And as for you, David Umai, you better be prepared. If they enter streets, you must tell us how much you spend. And you also need to be careful, because your people now, they don't start to scratch the wound open. You understand? So maybe very, very soon, we might actually do a protest, whether they come out or not. We might end up doing a protest that you must tell us how much you spend. Proud, arrogant, low self-esteem man. Minister of Works. Rubbish. I dey wait. Man, see on a video again online. I'm waiting. Please, protest again. Please, I beg you, protest. Do it again. Wanna go, do am. You will learn, and you will learn the hard way. Don't play.
Now, this is the problem we have in Nigeria, that some certain people can easily be bought. A public servant holder refuse to give an account of how he's spending your money. You are raising a placard to say that his journalists should apologize or deserve punishment for questioning your Minister of Work. This is the reason why we say that Nigeria can never grow. So certain people can be bought with porridge. Now, Makinde also came out to mock. Makinde came out to mock Minister of Work. I said, oh God, now question Rufia was saying, ask you, why can't you give an account? I want you guys to watch what Makinde said. We'll be right back.
I would ask a minister, so how much is the coastal road? And then you're dancing around, going to say, no, next kilometer is different from next kilometer. Yeah, what is the average cost?
Immediately after Makinde said this, David Umai came out to start throwing shade. Oh, you are a professor in elect. Me, I'm a professor in corruption. I know how to embezzle money, even if I said this. I want you guys to watch what he said. We'll be right back.
70 billion, and probably you have done maybe 50 kilometers. Then that is when you divide and say you have an average cost. Average cost is definitive. Then estimated cost is a probable element. And so, when I heard, somebody showed me what my brother and friend, Governor Makinde of Oyo State said, I don't want to join issues with him, but I think it's an engineer, I think it's an electrician. Oh, sorry, they call it elect. Elect. This road construction, elect, no reach there. I'm a senior in governance, and I'm a senior in engineering practice. And so anything he doesn't understand, he should call me and ask. And I will not join issue because I have respect for our governors. I have respect for him as my friend and brother. But he should withdraw the word that I'm dancing around. I never dance around. And if he insists, he should come for debate.
Now, the Minister of Corruption, sorry, the Minister of Work, sorry. Anyway, is the Minister of Corruption or Minister of Work, whatsoever. No, between him and next week, I don't know who is dragging Minister of Corruption. Anyway, the appointer of corruption, no, which is Tinubu, no, is the whole thing is confusing me. Anyway, I want you guys to watch this particular video of what Isaac Fayoshe said in all of this. We'll be right back.
Minister Umai versus Rufai Oseni. Minister, how much per kilometer? Do you know who I am? Minister, how much per kilometer? I'm a professor in this business. Minister, how much per kilometer? I've been doing this for years, for donkey years. Minister, how much is our coastal road per kilometer? Simple answer. Fela don sing am. Simple yes or no. Minister, how much per kilometer? The thing never reach. Make your village people they protest. Why are they protesting? The guy is asking you a simple question, Mr. Minister. How much is Lagos Calabar Coastal Road per kilometer? It's a simple question. Just answer. 1 million, 1 billion, 2 billion per kilometer. It varies. Okay, give us plus minus. Rufai, I'm not your mate. You are very rude. Minister Umai, we dey ask you again. How much is the coastal road per kilometer? Na people's money you dey spend. Na people's money you dey spend. How much per kilometer? Simple yes or no. We never reach fight, Minister. Talk how much, Umai? How much per kilometer?
You have watched the video. It didn't just end there. I also want you guys to watch this particular video of what this man trooped in his own opinion, and why do you think that we should not ask our public servant questions? Is it a crime to ask? How much do you use in this? How much do you spend in this? I want you guys to watch this video.
A government supposedly serving the people unilaterally awarded the contract for a road to Calabar, coastal road to Calabar. Of all the things required by Nigeria, with almost 20 million children out of school, under the ages of 14, out of school, almost 20 million. That is the population of a lot of countries, both in Africa and in Europe. But we have 20 million brains that we can discard, because all they need is to recruit more agberos, more terrorists, more headers, more bandits, more people who are incapable of questioning them even as they destroy the country. So it's okay. They don't need to fix that rot. They don't need to fix the rot in healthcare that I've seen almost every doctor of note fled the country. There is absolutely no need whatsoever to take a look at critical infrastructures that have collapsed completely. But of course, we must build a road to Calabar, and people focused exclusively on distilling that attended that contract, because if a contract did not go through due process, it is safe to say it is stealing, brazen-faced stealing. Now, there is an adjunct. In building that road, lands were created, and that was always the add-on that people didn't pay attention to. That road was used to grab people's land. Nobody is paying attention to that. The road was unnecessary. It was not required. There are other things that should take priority. Nobody is talking about that. So when they come out and they'll tell you about all the things that are working, it's working for them. But how much is the Nigerian paying in real cost for what they are saying? So they can be rebasing numbers and tricking the numbers to make it look good. But have they made our pockets feel better? Can the average Nigerian go to the market and be able to feed reasonably well on their salaries? I doubt if up to 5% of those who earn salaries in this country live on their salaries.
Anyway, you trust Nigeria comedian. This particular interview have already generated a comedy skit. Governor Amuneke already emulates this interview, and I want you guys to watch it and just laugh with it, and that's it.
Governor, I put it to you. Rumors have it that you've not been doing well. Bruh. Did you see that?
I did not see it, but I heard something.
Well, let's go.
This is a list of his achievements. You are only allowed to ask him questions that are in this script. Do not go out of this script if you love your job.
Governor, I have over 1,222 questions to ask you on embezzlement.
You're a stupid boy. You are stupid. You are uncultured. You are untraditional. You are unfamilied. You are useless. You are unqualified. You are rude. You are callous.
Governor, do you realize
What do you mean you have
this is a national TV, Governor? I would advise you maintain decorum. Let's continue.
You're a stupid, rude journalist that's not qualified to be on air.
Governor, I'm qualified for this job.
You that gave somebody pregnant, got somebody pregnant last 2 months. The news were all over you, all over there.
At least
what character do you have to speak to me?
I own up to it. I am willing to marry that girl, Governor. You're already exposing yourself in the national TV, and the whole world is watching. They are seeing who you are.
The whole world know that you are rude to everybody.
You commission a pipe-borne water and also electricity, but rather what the masses are seeing is something else. They are seeing people standing on the street holding torch.
What nonsense?
As electricity.
What nonsense are you talking? Let us even talk about it. Let's even talk about it, because you people have said this in countless times, and I need to. Oh, sorry. I need to explain myself.
Did people tell you that they wanted light in the night? God has made night and day, day to work, night to sleep. And some of you are clamoring that we should have street light everywhere. Why would people be out? That's what increases insecurity when there's light. And you people just come and say things without questioning. Don't make research. You come on national TV and you embarrass your family.
Governor, keep quiet and then go straight to give us the answer to this question.
Is your father that will keep quiet? Is your father that will keep quiet? Who keep quiet? Are you stupid?
Governor, I will continue with the second question, Governor.
What stupid question do you want to ask me again?
Governor, you commissioned a hospital and people have seen that what you use as an oxygen is a cooking gas. Governor, you're
a useless boy. I keep saying you're a useless boy. You are useless. I mean, someone else should ask me a question.
Governor, who format me? Who format me?
Please tell the people what you have done with the public fund that was allocated to you, Governor.
If you ask that question, I will shoot you.
The masses are, people are watching.
I will shoot you and shoot both
your citizens.
I will shoot you and shoot the people.
Governor, what did you do with the 60 billion naira you wasted on hospital? Governor, your bullets cannot stop me. What did you do with the 60 billion naira you wasted on hospital?
Oh, where did I come?
Anyway, before I go and leave you guys with the rest video, please comment your thoughts in the comment section. What are your take about this? I love you guys. Remember, God love you more. If you love us, the only way you can support this channel is to click like, comment your thoughts, share this video. I don't know what you're waiting for. Some people are complaining that my video is too long. The things that happen for Nigeria is too much. There are some bloggers, my fellow colleague, who post nothing less than at least minimum a day, 5 to 6 videos. So me, I don't have time like that because I have other business that I'm taking care of. So only one video is enough. That's why I just compress and congest and put all of them in one so that you watch it. Wait for tire, you rest. I love you guys that have been supporting me. I know you are burning your data. That's why you are showing your consent to tell me, oh, the video is too long. But the thing that is happening in Nigeria, if you want to talk on a full deal, because they talk another one, they happen. All right, I'm waiting for you guys in the comment section. I love you guys. Until we meet again, I'll leave you guys with the rest video. Peace out.
Have you ever tried calculating something so ridiculous and you start wondering if maths is a problem or your maths teacher? So I sat down with a calculator, not for God, but to figure out how long it will take to complete this famous coastal highway. Not your dream one, no, but the real life one. The one you just witnessed being commissioned a few days ago. And the numbers I found might outlive all of us. But A, through it mathematically. Come with me. Alright, so given that Tinubu got into office in May 2023, and this road was commissioned in May 2025, so it's been 2 years so far. Kilometer has been completed so far, it's 30 kilometers completed. So we're going to find out the actual work rate per year. So 30 kilometers divided by 2 years, we have 15 kilometers per year. So now we're going to talk about the project in full. That is the 750 kilometers. So 750 kilometers divided by 15 kilometers per year, it will take us 50 years to complete the entire project. So the timeline reality check is what we're looking at right now. The start year is 2023. Completion year is projected to be, since we have 50 years so far divided by 2023 plus 50 is 2073. When we consider Tinubu's age as at 2023, he was 71 years old. So 71 plus 50, Tinubu probably will be 121 years old when this road is completed. And the year completion is also likely going to be 2023 plus 50 years. So this road might likely be completed in 2073. Wow. And this is shares to all of us who will still be alive in 2073 at the completion of the coastal highway, when we come with our great grandkids and we're about to cut the ribbons and shares to us for a wonderful and famous project ahead of life. Cheers.